Hey, Drew here, and welcome back to the Drew Saur coaching channel. If this is your first time here, thanks for joining us. This channel is for those of us who want stellar careers with a little less stress, and if we can, a bit more fun. My job is to bring you ideas that'll help you look at your career in a new way. I promise that if you try them out, you'll start to see the professional world differently. And more importantly, they'll start to see you differently. So this video is part of my series on foundational knowledge. Why do I think that's one of the key questions? Because in whatever arena that you're trying to succeed in, it's really important that you understand the basics of how it works. So the question here we're trying to answer is, do I have enough context to succeed? Do I understand this domain where I'm trying to achieve whatever it is that I'm trying to achieve? So do I have that foundational knowledge? So today I want to talk about a concept that's applicable across a bunch of different domains, and that's the idea of the S-curve. Now, if you've ever been to business school, if you've ever sort of followed business trade journals, that kind of thing, you may have heard of the S-curve. It's a pretty classic concept, and it's what it sounds like. It is a curve that looks like an S, as you can see here. There are a couple main points on this. The first thing is it is always changing. No matter where you are on the curve, the next phase of the curve is a different point. And there are many different sort of scales on this. The one I like is pretty straightforward. You start, you then have growth in the beginning, you have a little bit of growth, then typically you'll scale, then you'll mature, and then you'll decline. So the way this is used classically is to look at a product, look at a business. You can even use it to look at your career. You say, where am I? Okay, I've got a lot of growth. Okay, and then if you're starting to see growth in the product, the next thing you want to do is scale. You want to get mass adoption, a lot of other things. Okay, if you've had mass adoption, chances are it's going to mature. You're going to run out of runway and it's going to sort of flatten. If it's been flat for a while, the next thing is it's going to decline, right? Which is not so good. So again, if you go to business school, what they're going to tell you is once you get to the maturation, before you get to the decline, you need to start a new S-curve, right? But it applies to many domains, as I said. You can apply it to your career, right? Once you've kind of gotten stable in your career, if your growth rate has slowed, that's a really good time to start to look for a new opportunity. So what happens if you don't adopt this? Classically, we humans think about things linearly. We expect tomorrow to be like today, right? We expect things to just follow a nice straight curve. And if you adopt that mindset, the net is you will be surprised at some point because it will change, and chances are it will change for the negative. So the main idea here is things always change. So wherever I am today, trying to predict what the next phase is going to be because it's coming. It might get here tomorrow, it might take a couple years, but it's coming. And to adapt that mindset. So the exercise is to take 3 things in your life right now. It could be a project you're on at work, it could be your career, it could be your current job, it could be the business that you work in, and plot it on the S-curve. Try to identify where you think it is today and where you think it's going. And then over time, you can test yourself to see how well you did. But again, the main idea to remember is it is going to change. So how can you start to predict what it's going to change to? So try it out. Let me know in the comments below how it went. And as always, remember, the goal is a little less stress and a bit more fun. This is your career, so you might as well enjoy it. If you want to see more videos like these, please like and subscribe and check out the other videos on the channel. And when you're ready to make a significant change in your career, remember that it helps to have a partner. You can rope in a friend, or you can hire a coach. And if you have any interest in working with me, you can go to drewsaur.com and schedule some time for us to talk. I look forward to seeing you next time.